Welcome back to Detroit Titans Media Day. I'm Denny Kapp alongside Brandi Washington. Brandi, take a look at your bio, and what sticks out is you graduated from Pensacola State cum laude, Grambling State with honors. You were three-time National Honor Society in high school. That's a certain level of dedication that not all student athletes pull off. You just kind of put into words how important it is to have that work life or school on court balance and how you've been able to make it happen to the stage of your life.
I've always been told the ball gonna stop bouncing one day, so I've always needed something to fall back on. I want to be a pediatrician, so I know academics is a big part of accomplishing that, and my mom don't play about grades, so I had to get that done.
You're in graduate school here in health services, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So, can you, I guess, maybe just take that a step further, right? You put in that commitment off the court. Are there ways that you study off the court that you're able to kind of apply to when you're studying against an opponent and make yourself better on the court? Is there a correlation?
Definitely. In class, you gotta play the key concept. That's the same way it is on the court. Certain players, certain things, they have certain attributes you just have to study to make sure that you do what you have to do to win.
Grew up with five siblings. I grew up with three, but I was the youngest by far. I have to imagine growing up in that type of household, there was a competitive nature. Is that fair to say? And did that maybe help you kind of develop your competitive nature on the court?
Definitely. My older brother was a huge part of that. I always wanted to be better than him, so I used to play against him and his friends. So that kind of made me the competitor that I am today.
You were in high school a multi-sport athlete. I believe you were runner-up for the high jump in high school for the state finals. That's pretty impressive. And we talked so much a few moments ago about just balancing that school off the court and the athletic life, but to balance multiple athletics, it's impressive and sometimes I think underappreciated that you're able to do the high jump where you're able to use different parts of your body that maybe you don't use on the basketball court and then turn around on the basketball court and have that fully trained body. How important is that? There's a lot of high school kids that are going to be watching this thinking, Brandy did that. Why is it important to me too?
You can do whatever you put your mind to, especially if you know you can go along with way with it. It took me a minute to get runner up in high jump. The first 2 years I came last. One year I just quit, but the people around me knew the potential that I had in it, and they wouldn't let me give up. So that instilled in me that if they believe in me, I should believe in myself. So as long as you believe in yourself, you can accomplish.
Brandy, in fairness, I don't think a lot of fans have had a chance to see you play. I know I haven't, but I have to imagine that with the strength training in your legs, you're going to be pretty aggressive around the rim and get your fair share of rebounds. Is that fair to say?
That's the plan this year because Coach Collins do not play about rebounding, y'all. So my rebounding numbers have to go up this year. Like they have to.
You have a very diverse roster. I was just speaking about that with Coach. A lot of kids from the States and a few kids from Spain, but everyone seems to kind of come from a different background. How interesting has that dynamic been in the locker room when coaches aren't around and you're just kind of bonding with each other? Everyone kind of has their same story. It's not like you came into this knowing anyone.
At first it was kind of we just trying to let's see, feel everyone out. But once you get to know everybody, like everyone has their own unique personality, so it's just fun when we combine everything together. I love those girls. I tell them every day this is probably one of the best groups I've been a part as far as like personality wise. I love those girls. They gonna be my friends forever, my sisters forever.
Give me your pregame ritual. You got to have something that you do before every game. What is it?
Pray, listen to music, then it's go time.
And Brandy, hey, I appreciate your time. Look forward to watching you on the court this season.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. All right, that's Brandi Washington with the women's basketball program. Jeremy Otto is going to come back and have a special guest after this. You're watching Detroit Mercy Media Day coverage from Callahan Hall.